This conference will now be recorded.
Real time, sometime when you're going to write some logic, you don't need to waste a lot of code to write. You can use some functions. Every software having standard functions. Suppose you go C language, you want to find string length, string copy, string sets, okay, converting capital small. There are so many functions SAP written in C language. Not only C, in every language you have some functions. Like this in ABAP also, some standard functions. These are all precompiled. You need to write the logic. Simply give your data, it gives the output to you. So there are some standard functions are there. Concatenate, okay, split, translate, condense. Like this, there are so many functions. These are the important regularly we can use. These are all called standard functions. You need to write the code simply providing parameter data. It gives the output to you. What is exactly concatenate? Okay, it joins or attaches multiple variables data with different data types. One is number, another is a date, another is a text like that. Okay, into final variable with field separated symbol between field. You want to identify some symbol we can give. How to use this syntax? So I'll mention concatenate variable 1 value, variable 2 value, variable 3 value into I'll mention final variable and separated by within quotes. You will mention some symbol. That's the way we can use to apply. Where exactly will you use? Suppose you are doing some BDC works, data transfer techniques. Somebody has given data. In Excel sheet, given three columns. I want to merge all the three column data, put into one table field in a record. That time we can use for concatenate. Okay? Yeah. Please note this syntax. Okay, copy. So let's have an example on this concatenate. Okay, fine, good. So let me create one program in Evapator. So here, this program is accept surname and name with parameter variable. Okay, so show full name, concatenating surname and name with separated symbol. Okay, dot. Okay, understanding. So first, let me accept parameters. I'll mention surname, type string, and obligatory, comma, name, type string, and obligatory. Okay, these are the runtime accepting. But how to get full name? I'll take internally one variable name type string because it will not ask to input. So I got the point here. Comfortable. Good. So far so good. Now I am displaying first. Okay, surname, comma, again. I'm continuing this is statement. Okay, again the name. Like this I can use. Okay, so now I want to concatenate. Showing a text message. Then I'm mentioning concatenate. Okay, surname and name into final name, full name, and separated by within quotes dot. Then I'm going to display. Okay, fine. I'm going to display the full name. Like that, I can do for concatenation just for understanding how to use this syntax. In real time, we have to use for migration. In some situations, you want to concatenate multiple values. Then we can use this function as a predefined. So here I will enter like this enter. Okay, understand? Got the one here. Now once you press F8, so it shows your surname and name, and with concatenate, you can see that full name. So in between this, you are showing a dot symbol. Like that, we can use a concatenate example. Okay? Yeah, please note this in your book. In future, your diary will not useful. You write lengthy programs. You can make it a spiral book like. Copy. Copy Siddharth.
Yes, sir.
So the next one is called split. This is also very important. Sometimes we have to divert the information into two different variables. Okay. The split is nothing but of okay. Divides the variable information into two different variables. with split symbol. Funny. So you will mention like this: split and some variable. Okay, stunning. Some variable name. Okay, at slash stunning or split variable at within quotes, not slash. A split symbol here. What symbol you want to make it? Into. I'll specify variable 2 and variable 3. So before split symbol, value information stores in variable 2. After split symbol, the variable 3 holds. That is exactly we can do it. Split symbol. Okay? Yeah, note the syntax. Syntax. Into is a part of syntax. It also syntax. Okay. Copy. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
copied. Okay. So let's have this example. This is a split example. Okay. Okay. I take one variable, address, type string, comma, another variable, street, type string, and again city, type string. In address, I am mentioning. Okay. Like this, I have my address. Funny. So now I am going to print the address. So I am getting printing the address. How I am going to display? It's split into street and city. Now to apply split variable name address at within quotes dot into, okay, and street and city. Then I'm going to display. So what is the street? again city name. All right, as you wish. This is your paint brush, Silparam, how you want. Okay, so this is the output how you want. You can write. Just I'm showing you line by line diverting. Okay, like that we can divide the split symbol into this. Got it. So like this we can divide the output here. This one. That's a split symbol is compulsory. Okay. Yeah. Note this example for split. So before dot instead Swarupa complex United States of America. See that. In city after dot like that we can divert the information. Okay. Yeah. Please note this. Copy. Yeah. Siddharth, the copy.
Yes, sir.
So the next one is translate. Like this, so many functions, but these are regularly we will use. So the next function is translate. It changes into small or capital letters. Study. So we will mention translate. Okay. Variable. To we will say uppercase. Similarly, we can also give to lowercase. Like this we can do translate. The next condense. What are these condense? Removes leading blank spaces in between words and keeps one space between words. You can use as condense variable name. If you mention condense variable name, no gaps, what will do here? It removes all spaces in between words. It's a compressed form. Okay? Yeah, please note these points. Copied?
Yes.
Okay, let's have an example. Just how to use this syntax, that's enough. Okay. So I'll take one variable, even type string, e1 equal to. I'll mention like this. So like this, you have this above contents definition. And so I'm going to display above definition. Now I'm going to print above. Now I want to display with capital letters. Then I'll mention translate V1 to uppercase and right colon slash. That's going to print V1. Okay, starting. And with condense, one space between words. Condense, okay, V1. And right colon slash 5, V1. Okay. Again, condense has no spaces. As a compressed, no spaces. Then I'll mention condense V1, no hyphen gaps. And right colon slash 5, V1. So like that we can do by using this, applying this concept.
Sir,
Okay, good. So if we give no hyphen gaps, immediately it removes all the spaces in between words.
sir,
So, so B1, sorry. See that original format of B1, how it is stored as a string. Okay. Original format, you have all spaces. With condense, what happens? And this is the capital, and this remove all spaces. Like that we can do by using. Sometimes when you extract data and store in database, before that you want to remove spaces, keep one space and store a lot of space wastage. No? Sometimes we will upload text table. There is one table, one field having this many GB long text. There you want to upload some text. That time remove all more spaces, one space, and then update it. Then we can do this function. Okay. Yeah. Please note this example for. Yeah, Siddharth is something you're asking.
no, sir. Regarding that error,
Yeah. Okay.
ABAP
Okay.
and
So these are the important. You want to know about every function, you can place the cursor at command translate and just press F1. It shows every function standard format and you have some examples, all these things. Slowly you can pick up this is the best above Bible or above Quran. Okay, study. So you can easily recolor the subject instead of buying books. Help is the best document help. Every software language has to develop that. When they release the product, we have to do it. Okay, so far so good. Along with above control commands, control we done. There is some operative commands also is there. There is no need, for example, just know about operative commands. So here, add, okay, multiply, subtract, move, move hyphen corresponding like this. We can use some instead of arithmetic operators, we can use these functions. So add means adds new value to variable. How with cumulative process. That means old value will not lose. So we can mention like this: add value to variable name, or we can also mention add variable one to variable two. Like this we can do. Okay. The next move moves variable one value to variable two. So we can mention move v1 to v2. Like this we can use. Next move after corresponding. Suppose you want to move from one record field's data into another record. The field structure is different. By matching field names, we can substitute values here. Okay, move corresponding is nothing but by matching field names and substitute values. Okay, into two different record structure fields. Hierarchy was different. So first field, first record value moves to next record, last field, like that it has to. Like that we can do it. Okay, and starting. So we'll mention move hyphen corresponding. Okay, record one to record two. But record one structure is different, record two structure is different. Okay, understand? Please note this. Copy. Okay, fine. So there is no need, for example, while you're working with applications, we can use these commands very well back like this. Good. Sometimes if you see in real-time reports, user has to select some radio button option, user has to select some check boxes like that. So how to design this? Okay. So with parameters, it comes to design. Okay. So we can design selection process. With radio button, that means we can select one in group of buttons. Of input, we can do selection. How I'll do here syntax parameters colon. I'll say button one and I'll specify radio button group followed by group name. Button two, radio button group followed by group name. Why group? Because suppose I design five radio buttons. In three, one radio button, in two, one radio button has to select. Then two groups it should make. Otherwise, in out of five, only one it selects. That is exactly we can do. And with checkboxes. So what the checkbox? Select one or multiple boxes as checked. Correct a sum. Multi-selection. So here we'll mention parameters. Okay. Box one as checkbox. Box two as checkbox. Like this we can do by using this. But how do you know once you design how user is selected this? So you want to validate the selection. With radio button selected, it returns capital X value. If it's not selected, it returns space keyword, null. Same thing, checkbox. It checked, returns X value. It's unchecked, it returns space. Funny? So once you design and when user is clicking, how do you know which is selected? So I need to validate server side. Okay? Yeah, please note the syntax about radio button and checkbox. సార్ బిజీ ఉన్నారు బిజీ అనుకుంటా ఇందా కాల్ చేస్తా అదే అప్పుడే వచ్చాను అంటే ఇందాక మార్నింగ్ 10 to 11 10 to 12 మ్యాచ్ చేసి 10 to 12 తీసుకున్నా 2 hours అందుకనే బయట రాలేదు 12 బయటకు వచ్చాను 12 అప్పుడు కాల్ చేసుకున్నాను వేసినాడు సార్ వేసాడు ఇప్పుడు లేదే అదే ఇది చూడాలి ఒకసారి మీరు ఎప్పుడు పెట్టారు సార్ చూడలేదు చెక్ చేయట్లేదు అదేంటి సార్ రాకపోవడం ఏంటి సార్ మీది పేమెంట్ చూస్తాను కదా లేదు రావాలి పేమెంట్ లేదు రాలేదు మీరు ఇవ్వలేదు నాకు కాపీ వన్ మినిట్ yeah so let's have an example about radio button suppose I will select radio button with profession so how do you select this so now I am selecting the profession here so now I'll declare radio button okay so I'll mention parameters colon I'll mention manager radio button group name job comma and I'll mention clerk radio button job okay salesman radio button job put the point here good so now I want to validate whether this selection has been done okay so how to validate if manager equal to x okay so I'll mention the message okay minute okay the basic salary so like this we can validate the selected thing we can do it understanding suppose it's not first radio button then again we have to write else if then clerk okay I'll mention as a clerk. So I'll mention 15,000. Again, the salesman. Then I'll mention this as salesman. So I'll make it as 18,000. Like this, we can validate by using this. Like this. Okay, fine. Here you should mention group name. You should mention group. Okay, it's a syntax. Okay. Now when you run this, first one automatically by default selected. But by default, I want to be clerk. So I can do it here. Here I can mention group job. I'll mention default within quotes execute. Immediately that will be selected as a default. Now if you press submit, clerk. If you select salesman, okay. And if you select manager, so like this we can able to do selection process. Okay, fine. Yeah, please note this example for radio button. Okay, fine. Copy, Siddharth.
Yes, sir.
Even the Radhakrishna. So try one exercise. So try this exercise. Accept two numbers, parameter variables. Select option. Select radio button option. Add, subtract, and multiply. Right. Once user submit, show result. What you selected. So I have to get message like this in the screen. Enter first number and enter second number. So like this. And I want to show radio buttons. Add, subtract, and multiply. Funny? So you have to display message, text message already you know. And here you have to get radio buttons. Understanding? Like this you need to design. Okay? Yeah, try this example. How to get that enter first number message? Go to settings, selection test. Okay? So that's enough for today. See you tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Okay? Fine. So tomorrow we'll understand
Thank you, sir.
about what is exactly package, how to create our own package. Every day you have to work with package. You need to go to directly transaction code execute, and we will start internal tables concept, data objects. After internal tables over, then again we will go for data dictionary objects. We'll discuss about all the objects. After that, we'll go database programming, models technique. These are all the foundation, strongest programming for ABAP. Once this is over, then we are going to business models or LCF. Okay? Okay, then bye. పంపించలేదా పంపిస్తా